Hello everyone, welcome back. Another episode here about the Insta360 ONE R, whatever it's called. It's their new camera, the Adapt to Action 360-ish camera or linear camera. I'm not sure. There's been some photos that have been kind of leaked, and so I've been kind of waiting to see what their new line of camera is going to be. I understand that they're not going to replace their Insta360 ONE X, which is good because I just got one. I waited for about a year and then got a refurbished Insta360 ONE X. Didn't want to pay full price. That's just me. That's just what I do. Anyways, let's go over the video and I'll try to analyze it and try to get a better feel of what exactly they're trying to sell you and what it might be and what I think it really is. All right, so hold on. I'm gonna have to go back and forth on this a little bit. So what is it that they're trying to sell you here? All right, so what are they saying? All right, let's just go back. That was too fast. Okay, their next camera is going to be what? What is their next camera going to be? Combines. All right, combines. What does it combine? An action camera, and that looks like they're throwing a GoPro, a linear GoPro, regular GoPro that shoots like in linear mode. You know, none of that fisheye mode. So an action camera like a GoPro, the recent GoPro. I think it's what, GoPro 8 or 9 or 10 or whatever it is. So what does a GoPro cost? About, 500 bucks. We'll just kind of round up because you got to pay tax and everything if you're a consumer. So I'm taking a point of view of a consumer, and so that's $500 right there. All right, let's have it go. And then it says here a 360 camera, and what did they throw in? They threw in an Insta360 ONE X in there. So what is that running about now? I think they have it on sale. It used to be like almost $400, $450 after tax as a consumer. Um, Now it's running about 350. I bought mine refurbished, so I got mine for about 320. I've seen it as low as sub 300, like 289 or something like that. So a 360 camera, okay. So that's, let me see, five, six, seven, eight. So they got $800 of camera in this blender. Let's see what else they got. A drone. So they combine a GoPro, an Insta360 ONE X, and a drone. And a drone cost, you know, that's a small one. It looks like it fit into that blender. It's probably another $500 to $400 drone. So what are we up to now? We got about 13. We got $1,300 of electronics here that they're throwing into the blender. Okay, what else they got? And then here, a 1-inch cam. A 1-inch cam. I'm assuming a 1-inch sensor cam. That's what I'm hearing that people are speculating and rumoring about. So it's high quality, has a flexibility of a 360 camera, but perhaps rugged enough to be considered a GoPro, maybe even waterproof. And I don't know where the drone fits in, but Insta360 has always kind of touted the cameras as having a drone without having a drone, being a drone shots, having drone shots without having a drone. But maybe they're going to be able to have some kind of accessory, all right, some kind of accessory to attach to a drone. Of course, people do that right now with their 360 cameras, but anyways, let's just go with it. Let's just go with it. All right, so hold on. Let's back up there. So there they got, here's some footage, low lighting. Um, I don't have any issues with low lighting, um, especially with the Insta360 ONE X and the new color that they've been able to add in the app. I usually set mine to a higher frames per second. I think with the Insta360 ONE X they have 50. I set mine to the fastest shutter speed and highest frames per second. But I am noticing something. I mean, I could see well, those looks like little lanterns that's already been flying up in there. But you know, that's not too bad. It's not, and I'm watching this on YouTube, so it looks pretty good actually. All right, so this one here, I'm just analyzing video as a consumer. It is a 360 camera, or there probably is an option or a modular component to be a 360 camera. And you know, I don't know. It's gimmicky. This shot is a gimmick shot. I don't know anybody who. Well, I have seen people making videos where they look like a narwhal. If you, if you don't know what a narwhal is, I'll try to throw up a picture of a narwhal. But realistically, I don't think anybody's really going to be doing this. And if they do it, it's just to make a video, to make a point that they're reviewing this new camera. I actually prefer mine mounted on top of my helmet, looking out. So you're able, if you've seen some of my bike riding videos, I think that's a more interesting shot than this shot. And if I do want a shot like this, I just get a second camera. I think I have like a whole bunch of Insta360 ONEs, the pill-shaped camera, one of their original cameras there. And I just put that on the handlebar, and I get actually two views, front and rider viewing on my bicycle. Of course, you can't do it with when you're skiing, but I think for all practical purposes, this is just stupid. But it looks good, you know, when you're doing a demo or you're doing a review. All right, let's continue on. All right, so this is interesting. This is the first time I've seen, well, not the first time. You know, most of the cameras aren't waterproof. So I think what they're trying to show in this video is that without a case or some kind of waterproof housing, that this new camera, which has kind of been dubbed the Insta360 ONE R, to be waterproofish to some degree or splash resistant. I don't know if you can submerge it. And I'll get to some of the reasons. I have my doubts. Some of the reasons why I have my doubts, because I looked at some of the leaked photos, and I just don't see how you can really have this be a truly submergible camera. It probably isn't submergible. It's probably, you know, water resistant. But it's kind of nice that it could be a little rugged, because these cameras are going to be very expensive, especially when they first come out. All right, so let's see what else they have going on here. Oh, this is an interesting shot here. I don't think, you know, when they're grinding the drone right now, they're trying to show you a drone shot. So when I look at this, obviously this is not done with a selfie stick, or it's not done with a very long selfie stick. It has to be, and I don't know if Insta360s are going to, if they're going to start selling drones. I really doubt they're going to sell a drone. Highly doubt they're going to sell a drone. So obviously not a big selfie stick and not a drone. How do they get the shot? I'm thinking they attached it to a drone, or they have some kind of attachment for a drone. Okay, so let's check out the demo here they're showing, or they're trying to show. Let's take a look at that again. That's if they didn't do it without a drone, I'll be amazed if this is one big selfie stick. Let's just do this slow it down a little, frame by frame. We'll take a look at it frame by frame. Yeah, I don't think this is a selfie stick. This is most likely a drone shot. I'm a little amazed if this is a camera on a drone, I'm amazed that they would allow a drone to fly with these balloons up in the air. I was considering getting a drone, But you know, there's there's some issues with getting a drone, and you have to. I think you have to get a license. You have to be licensed to fly drones, unless it's under a certain amount of weight. But even then, like how much time can you have? Like 15 minutes? The smaller drones really they don't fly that long. 15 minutes of real good footage is what you're gonna get, and that's I guess if you're trying to get shots like this, aerial shots, yeah, but is it worth buying a drone and then buying this camera to get a 15-minute or even not even less than that? You take 15 minutes of flight time, you only get really 5 minutes of footage. Is it really worth getting 5 minutes of footage? Hmm. And then if you that's if you get a drone that's small enough to the point where you don't have to get a license. Even then, you still can't fly it in it everywhere. Like where I live, I actually have an airport close to me, a local airport, and you have to get. I'm not sure, but I think if you're around certain distance around an airport, you can't fly a drone. So flying drones isn't what it used to be, where anybody just buy a drone and you just fly it anywhere they want. It's become a real serious issue. So, anyways, let's check out the rest of it. Yeah, look at them grinding up. Okay, so they're grinding it, grinding it. It's not a very long video, very short video. Okay, into one. They combine it into one. Let me see. Did I miss that? Let me see. Did I miss that? Okay, so they're going to combine it into one. Of course, the company's called Insta360 ONE, right? Their next camera is going to be Insta360 ONE into one, and then it kind of teases you. It does have a little shape of what the leaked picture is showing, but really there's nothing there. I thought maybe they might have like hidden the actual camera in there, but no, you can see it's just right here. It's the shape of the it's amazing how they did it, but they did it, I guess. It's the chopped up piece of the Insta360 ONE X, and you can see the kind of round lens right here. But anyways, I was hoping it would have some kind of reveal to it, but it doesn't. Anyways, let's just continue on playing. And then there's the date. So that is the official release date, January 7th, 2020. Apparently it coincides with some kind of, I don't know, convention thing. I'm not really into this. I'm just a consumer. I do use 360 cameras, if not for most of my videos, but probably most of my videos. I've switched to 360 because of and using the Insta360 ONE cameras because of the app, the workflow, the reframing. I've tried doing the whole 360 thing. Nobody watches 360 videos, so I stopped doing that. But using 360 cameras for editing, reframing, that is the best. That is the best. I do one take. I don't do like 15 takes. It doesn't take me hours and hours to make videos now. I just do one take, and I usually try to use two 360 cameras because you get some good A/B rolls. Just in case you don't get the best shot on your A roll, use a B roll. Just throw it in there and then go back to your A roll. It just makes content creating so much easier as a content creator. Supposedly, I'm a content creator, but the workflow is amazing. I recommend using a iPad. If you can, try to use an iPad Pro because it processes the video faster, it renders the video faster, and you could probably the power of the processing power of the iPad Pro is a lot faster and allow you to render a lot faster, and especially when you're reframing and everything. And I'll make videos for like, I don't know, very very long videos sometimes. All right, let's continue. All right, now here is a link. It's also in the description, and let me go to it, and this is what it looks like. This is where it takes you. Adapt to the action, which is cool, which is nice. And you see this little piece right here. the left right piece and the bottom piece, and it's their, you sign up to their newsletter or whatever. I'm not, I don't want to get, I get enough junk mail as is. But essentially, I'm going to go over to the leaked photo. So here's the leaked photo, and you can kind of see where they're teasing you with this whole puzzle, the bottom piece and left and right piece. So here is his, it's been dubbed the leaked photo Insta360 ONE R, and it looks interesting. It looks interesting, but I I don't know how practical or usable this really is. I don't see any mounting points. I don't know if it's even that waterproof. I'm looking at this. I'm thinking, how can this be waterproof? They got an opening right here, so there must be some kind of gasket. Uh, anyways, um, I'm looking at it and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is really going to work or how really usable it is. I'll probably have to wait until I let some other YouTubers, spend their money and their time reviewing this. This to me looks like the battery. This is probably the camera with the 1 inch lens, and most likely it's about 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch, coincidentally. This is probably the other part that processes and stores the video. They'll probably have some place where they store the SD card. And then I don't know the sound quality. If it's anything like the previous Insta360 cameras, the sound quality will probably suck. And let me see. I think one, two, three. Okay, so these three things right here is probably your base model, and I think that's going to cost $500. And then they'll have a package where you most likely can get one. You can probably get the whole thing, and it'll probably run about, I would say, $800. All right, so like one, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a little bit under 100 and some odd dollars per piece. But if you count the squares, like 1, 2, 3, 4, they're about $200 each. So they'll probably have like the base package, which is this right here. This 1, 2, 3. This, the two left, the camera, the screen, and this is the battery. And then if you want the deluxe package, right? I think it'll probably cost around $800 to get this whole thing. That's just my opinion. You can probably buy a la carte, and you'll probably be able to buy this later and buy this later. I think they'll probably run about $250 if you buy them like individually a la carte, like at a later time versus buying a package. So that looks like the 360 camera. This looks like the waterproof camera, and that looks like just a linear camera. Anyways, I'm going to conclude this episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please like, share, subscribe. And until next time, bye-bye.